Hey YouTube, happy February and welcome back to Along for the Ride. Got an interesting topic here for you today. Probably wondering by the thumbnail what I mean by how this relates to the EV world. We're also going to just clarify before we get going too far a little bit on my EV Tesla video there. So I really enjoyed the Tesla experience. I wasn't at all disappointed or super disappointed in the Tesla. I mean, there were some things that I was surprised about or around the noise and that kind of thing, but I'm going from a big truck, pickup truck to a small car again. So that in itself is an adjustment. For me, it's not a matter of if I'm going to buy an EV vehicle, because that is guaranteed. It's just a matter of when and which EV vehicle. I have to be honest with you and say I'm even contemplating the whole Sea-Doo trade-in thing and getting rid of the pair of them so that I can go down to a smaller EV vehicle and gain the benefits of not paying for gas, but still able to pull my one Sea-Doo and enjoy that, because that's where the gas money is going to go this summer. I was using my power tools the other day helping out a friend, and I thought maybe that, the idea behind the EV is maybe just a shift in perspective is what we have to look at. So lots of us have power tools, and if you don't, hopefully maybe one day you will. And there's been a big shift from power tools to go from the corded power tool to the battery operated power tool. And I spent a lot of money last summer investing in some tools and definitely going the battery operated way. Like the electric vehicle, there's a huge amount of advantages to having a battery powered tool. One of them being that I don't have to worry about cord that's attached, nor do I have to worry about even having hydro available to me. So when I'm going to a client's house and doing some work, and if a lot of the work I do is outside, I don't have to worry about trying to find an outlet to plug into it. Now, mind you, if I was driving a Ford F-150 Lightning or even a Rivian, I could plug my tool right into the back of my truck and use it that way. But batteries are a huge convenience. So what you have to understand when you buy battery operated power tools is, number one, they are more expensive, substantially more expensive, similar to the electric vehicle. And not only are they more expensive, but the power system is more expensive as well. I mean, you can buy a decent electrical extension cord for about 50 bucks, 100 bucks if you really need to. Batteries range from $100 and up. Okay, this I would say is my short range battery. This is the one that came with the drill and the kit. And I've invested in some long range batteries, let's call them 5 amp hour DeWalt batteries. So, and of course, when you're investing in batteries, they cost money. These batteries are about $159 a piece. Almost the same cost as a tool if you buy just a tool by itself. So already we're looking very similar to what's happening with the electric vehicles, where the electric vehicles are more expensive. And when you click on that long range battery for some of them, you're adding a substantial amount of money to the electric vehicle and to its cost. Now, like the electric vehicle, when you buy battery operated tools, you need to have a method of charging your power system. You can't just plug it into the wall and use the tool. You need to have a live battery, and when it goes dead, you need to invest in a charging system. So this is a fairly large charging system. I bought it specifically because it's fast and also because I have a number of battery operated tools. Not only do I have a drill, but I have both a framing nailer and a finishing nailer. And I also have a number of saws that all run on the same battery pack. Got a nice light in it too. Unlike the electric vehicle though, all these batteries are interchangeable with my tools and I can power more than one tool with them, so that's a huge advantage. Can't really take the battery out of the electric vehicle and use it for something else, but in some cases, like the F-150 Lightning, you can use the vehicle to charge your home if you need to, or charge my tools if I need to. So for those of us that use tools, it's no question that investing in the battery operated system works really, really well. It's got a huge advantages to us, and we don't mind investing that substantial amount of money. Now, that money is not so substantial when you compare it to the overall cost of the electric vehicle, but when you compare it to the cost of the tool we're buying, it is pretty substantial. 5 amp hour battery, about $159, and you can buy this tool for about $199 all by itself. So it's almost a 100% exchange. Whereas when we look at the electric vehicle, we're not seeing that. But there is an additional cost to get the convenience of not having to go to the gas station and not having to pay gas prices to fill your vehicle. So we're used to charging, or I'm used to charging, at least for my tools, and I'm used to having to do it at home or on the site and make sure that I'm prepared when I go out that I have charged batteries to do the work. Same kind of perspective in the EV world. I'm going to have to make sure that my car is charged so that I can go do what I need to do when I need to do it. How many times am I going to worry about having to charge it? Probably not very often when I've got a charger at home like this one. And when I'm done with my batteries, I plug them in and I charge them so I know that the next time I go out, I am ready to go. Maybe it's just a matter of not determining how much I want to spend on an EV, but maybe it's just a shift in perspective and realize that the investment I made in these battery operated tools is paying off, and maybe the investment I made in the electric vehicle will pay off as well. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe it's just a shift in perspective for you. Greg Sinti saying thank you very much. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.